Alright. Welcome to the graffiti journal. New journal. It's black. Yeah, like that. Nice, fresh, crisp. Let me just show the other. So, this was the journal have been using primarily the last few days. And before that, I want to show you this one. I want to see if I gotta take all my stuff out. Got your charger, got your glasses. Okay. So the journal that was primarily being used was this one. And this one, the spine done, whatchamacallit, the back of it, just look, see that? That's why I just gotta for keepsake memories, just gonna leave that right there like that. But we try not to touch this one too much. But it was good. It definitely was useful. Still, the journal still hasn't gotten to, perfection of how I would truly love to have it. But nonetheless, here's the thing. Yeah, let me just put this in here. I was looking for this. Let's put the glasses and the charger. Now, the transition, and this is we keep this just to catch crickets for the tarantula. Okay. So what we're gonna do is go from this notebook to this one. So let's see. Today's date is the 14th. Louis the 14th. See, almost whatchamacallit. Louis the 14th. Today's date. September 14th. Alright. Fresh, crisp. Right there. Feel me? Crisp. No cookie crisp. Let me make sure this pen working. Let's put date received. I don't like how I'm writing. Already. I messed the journal up already. We gotta scratch that out. Darn it. Date. The word date kind of hard to write, bro. That's one of those. Take me on a date. I can't even write that. The word date. Take you where? Take you on a date. Date received. And it's dark. Let's get this. September 14th, 2025. All right. Bam. Date received, September 14th, 2025. I'll go from there like that. Now there's a couple things we've been putting in there. What up? So let's go back. Let's just get a journal entry for today. Let's get a journal entry for today. It's just what happened today. So let's see. The 10th by 7. Let's see. Let me. I gotta write this again. Just to keep things copacetic. Blessed and highly favored, too anointed to be disappointed, too blessed to be stressed, whatever else they want to talk about, whatever else, all the other positive bullshit people say. Just take any of those. I trust everything is good and well with you. So let's see. The last thing I wrote, I'm taking off the last little part of what I wrote this morning. Just so I can keep it up. A couple numbers in here. Crazy name. What's your YouTube handle? Graffiti Jungle. Yo, they wildin'. They wildin'. They running. Okay. They running slow. That I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. You like they, if a teenager runs slower than me, I'm like, bro, I'm twice your age. I still dust you in a race. Eat dust. What time did we wake up today? In the afternoon. What time? Michaela. I had a student named Michaela. Let's see. What time I woke up? Oh. Woke up in the afternoon. I think I remember the time. Happiest moment of my life so far? Oh, that's a good question. That's cool. I'll take that one. We're journaling right now. Happiest moment? Cause you gotta look for whatchamacallits, and it's just like, you know, it's one of those, oh, damn, last time I was happy about, what was the happiest? The happiest? Bro. Damn, that's a good question. Damn, hold up. The reason is even kind of like just thinking about it. No, I quit teaching. I did it. I did it as long as I could. I stuck it out a good 7 years. Okay, we got somebody. Oh my gosh, here we go. Oh man, here we go. We got somebody. They acting up right now. Versus, right now it's me versus me. Oh, they want to see me cut up. They want to see me. It's chess, not checkers. You feel me? It's chess, not checkers. I use people like you for practice. You know you're getting blocked, right? You know you're getting blocked, right? You know you're getting blocked. We talk straight around here. We don't play with the letters like that. We're not confused around here. There's no confusion about what we do and how we do things around here. And then not only that, you talking about favorite? That was your way of like, you're my favorite? Bro, no, pause, bro. I don't want to be your favorite at all. I'm not your favorite, nothing. I'm not your favorite, nothing. You know you're getting blocked, right? You know you're getting blocked, right? We talk straight around here. We not with that sensitive stuff. We don't play like that at all. But you just admitted that you like to watch that type of stuff. You know you getting blocked, right? I don't want people like that watching me. You know you getting blocked right there, right? Because you like to watch that type of stuff? Oh, that you shouldn't be a part of the audience. First one, done. You're done. Nobody will ever see another comment from you again, thankfully, right? Finally. Man, I'm sorry. The happiest moment of my life, bro, the reason I say it was kind of hard is because, like, I'm thinking about, bro, like, I had a Jeep, and I missed that thing so much, bro. But when I had it, it was taking things for granted. You don't know something good until it's gone. You know what I'm saying? The moments with my dog, I'm not gonna say happiest moment, but the last, whatchamacallit, bro, the last time I was like really on some like super, like I was like genuinely like kind of happy was like taking my dog to the beach. She passed away, but that was my girl. That was my shorty. That was her first time going to the beach. She was so excited. I really miss my dog, bro. So taking Bailey to the beach might have been one of my happiest moments, bro. Taking Bailey to the beach. Like, we had a photo shoot. I took her to dinner before. Like, we've done so many different things. Photo shoots, all of that. But that was the last, like, time I was like, bro, like, that's the last time I'm saying, like, I be trying to have fun and doing different other ways and stuff like that. But happiest moment, bro, I'm trying to see, bro. I'm trying to see if I was in another country or something. Costa Rica was pretty cool. It was kind of chill. Dominican Republic was cool, too. Get you a Dominican, bitch. Hell no, I ain't teaching no more. Do you see how we don't focus on the good things in our life? Yeah. That's I forget what they call that, but they say that I don't know what it is about the human brain. Like it naturally gravitates to the negative part. So if somebody flips you off in the morning, gives you that dirty bird, flips you off in the morning on your way to work, you be thinking about that, it'll mess up your whole day. But you have so much of the day to salvage. So it be things like that. Yeah. So I've definitely heard that before. A dirt bike. Yes, I actually had a dirt bike, but when I left, like, so when I moved out of my apartment, I moved into my car, so I didn't have room for a dirt bike. But if I knew what I know now, I would have got a storage unit, and I would have put stuff in storage and that there. But I had a dirt bike because I thought I was a movie director, and I was making this movie scene. And I was like, we need a dirt bike. And then I hired somebody to ride the dirt bike. I was like, I'm gonna act like I'm on a dirt bike or something like that. And then I paid somebody to get on the dirt bike, and I had this other girl. I might not have paid that person, but I had somebody else ride the dirt bike to be my stunt double, and I had the girl sit underneath the tree reading my book. Yeah, I need to post that. Like that was one of like my first whatchamacallits. But I bought a dirt bike before. It's just I didn't know how to ride it. I don't understand the 4 up, no 5 up, one down, 5 up. You see, like I know a little bit. I just know it's 1 down, 4 up, or 5 up, 6 up. I don't know, and I don't know when to shift gears. So I'm like, man, just give me an electric bike. I had a dirt bike, bro, and it was cool. I didn't know how to ride it. I literally had to get somebody else to ride it for me just so I can make a video, be my stunt double. Catch a fish? Yeah, I've caught 2 fish in my life, 2. Just that's it. That's all. So you know how like one part of like the vlogging, I be trying to get certain experiences of whatchamacallit, and so I'm not sure why. Maybe because it was low signal where I was at, right? And I just remember being out there. Tell me why, bruh. Mind you, I got my camera recording, so I'm not live streaming because I think it was like bad signal. I got my camera recording. I'm talking about 55 minutes of recording. 55 minutes. Do you know what happens? I caught my first fish and then my camera died. Can't make this shit up. The second time I went fishing, somebody was there. So somebody at least saw me catch this fish. But I almost lost it because I dropped it. And you know, the fish be flopping around. And I was like, look, I caught the fish. So I got a video of that. I taught, everyone but ourselves. Nah, I can't. Nah, I'm not. You said we focus on everyone but ourselves. I can't agree with that at this point. That probably was when you put everybody else first, you're only teaching them to put you last. And so, yeah, that good old one story might have been good, but it ain't gonna work for everybody. Yeah, they gonna nah. So you gotta be selfish sometimes. You gotta put yourself first, because that's what everybody else is gonna do. They're gonna put their needs and their wants and their whatchamacallit first, and then you be like, well, why you being weird to me? They just acting in their best interest. So sometimes it's just best to just do that, because we all going out alone. What grade did I teach? I taught high school and college. That's awesome, bro. In January is 2020. So to think of one, yeah, that was actually whatchamacallit. Ever known? No, I don't. I don't. No. I don't know. I am many things. I have, and there's a website and a link for all of this stuff. So on my YouTube page, you will see a link for my fashion brand. I designed a few shirts today. But, matter of fact, I want your friend. I'm allowed to switch. So I'm a fashion designer. Stay hungry, never thirsty. You know what I'm saying? Kind of eats, not gonna lie. That's my logo, that's my brand. I'm a fashion designer. I'm an artist, I'm super creative. You know what I'm saying? I'm not watching Cowboy Bebop. I'm many things, I'm all things. I'm just whatever I need to be at the period of time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna sit here and just say I'm just a writer. I have 9 books though. I've published 9 books. So I just don't wanna say that I'm just a writer. I've published 9 books within the past 2 years. But I've also made over 10,000 YouTube videos in the past 2 years. That's only 2 years time. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm never just going to say I'm just one thing. So, I'm trying to find one word that encompasses me being great at everything I ever do. I'm not sure what you call that type of thing. because the username is Graffiti Jungle. Chief Gihareh. I'm not sure what else I was gonna call it. Go spread positivity, spread the negativity. I've spray painted a couple of things. You're gonna have to find a video on that. I forget what I called it. I spray painted on the train. I spray painted on this one little building. I wrote some poetry on that. My seventh book is called Black Lamborghini, so I spray painted Black Lamborghini, Chief Gihareh, Graffiti Jungle, all of that. There's a video for that too. Maybe I'll repost it, cause you probably nobody's seen it. That's what's up. I'm glad you have a dirt bike. Yeah. So yeah, you see your comment, and you probably known like at some point. I don't know if I should probably say that part. Yeah, that back half of your comment you ain't have to read. You ain't have to. No, you ain't gonna say that. So woke up, made that for a bit, and then made new merch. I'm not even sure how many shirts I made today. I didn't even keep count. Made new merch, updated. I had to go update the other shirt from whatchamacallit. No, that just sounds weird to do. It's a crazy question, but I'll don't waste time with people who waste time. Just remember that, yeah. Kind of heat's not gonna lie. That I'm okay with that. Matter of fact, I want your friend. I'm allowed to switch. So I'll put that. Do I want to be a little bit? Made new merch. I also made sure I updated that Mega Dragonite design with logo, and then so you see it as intrusive as the logo gets. So for example, it's because there were some designs I wanted to show you yesterday, but I didn't put my logo on it. Well, I didn't put the logo on the part that I wanted to show you, so I just didn't even show it. So this time I made sure I just put it in more places. Intrusive thoughts. So we updated some designs, we made the logo, you know what I'm saying, make sure it needs to be placed where it needs to be placed. Then we was on the live, we was talking about it. We did our fashion blog or vlog. Well, online it's a blog where you can read it, but when I'm streaming and you watch it as a video, that makes it a vlog. So we did that. I'm gonna just write live, and then we do ×2. I'm trying to, I just got this, so I'm trying to make sure I write neat and just before, but it always gets to that one point where it's like, oh well. But for right now, I'm trying to, somebody at Rockstar is playing Grand Theft Auto. So the one thing about 2019, they had that whole little whatchamacallit. People don't know how to really, interact, engage, and this, that, and the third. Now, let's see. If my first time talking to somebody, I would ask them, you ever ate a McDonald's burger one layer at a time? Welcome to Good Burger, home with Good Burger. Can I take your order? I'm not sure if that's what I would lead with, and just, that's not what I would say. Like, and people try, you gotta give some, I gave rules, right? So it's probably, we might need to do some more rules or just some more pieces of advice. Like, acceptable questions to ask another man. What type of tobacco do you like? What type of cigars do you enjoy? Yeah, that's it. Nah. Strategy. We got this, that. Oh, one more. All right, I wrote pretty neat, guys. I wrote pretty neat. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure if nice is what I need to be. Like, I don't intend or really care to be nice to a man or a young man, any that I don't know. That's not a straight question. I don't like that. I feel offended. I'm offended by your questions. I no longer want you to talk to me or engage with me. If it was up to me, I wouldn't even want you to watch me. I wouldn't want you to know that I exist. That is not a straight question to ask. But you're blocked. Because I don't need to subject myself to this any longer. All right. I'm just trying to break up the monotony of the day. I think I can throw this away. Let's get some of this trash. Clean up a little bit. You are blocked, sir, and all your future comments will be hidden. I will ever see it, and no one else will ever see it. I have a habit of blocking people, and I don't know how to unblock. I don't want to. I'm standing on business. I'm just gonna stick by that. What? You got a typo in your sentence. You got a typo. Slow down, brother. You don't need to. It's a text. Nobody's rushing to read the text. Slow down. Slow down. Ain't nobody. That text gonna come out as soon as it's gonna come out. It's gonna get there. So you ain't have to do. Now let's see here. We got Pringles today, y'all. We want to see. We want to see. Like a lot of people find a way. You know, a lot of people find a way. You know. Now, since it came up, right? Since that was just made, and since it came up, you gotta watch out for people who pump fake. People who say they would help, they could have helped, they should. The people who like pump fake, you feel me? Like they'll say that they're going to do something good, or you know what I'm saying, or this and the third, but they never do. Watch out for people who make those types of promises. We're gonna call it in basketball. We call that pump faking. They shoot, but they ain't shoot it. They act like they're gonna help you or something, but then they don't. Those are people that you really gotta be mindful of. Cause like, bro, you know I would have helped you. No, you didn't know, right? Coulda, woulda, shoulda, but didn't. Watch out for people who pump fake as if they're gonna do something good for you and don't follow through. You gotta watch out for people who pump fake. It's Sunday, y'all. It's Sunday. Keep cooking. Hold on. We gotta see how much is in there. All right. They right there. They right there. They ain't too far. We ain't have to go way too far, but they right there. They ain't how. It's right there. I don't want it. It's right there. I ain't had to go too far. One thing Pringles gonna do is what? You know, one thing Pringles gonna do is bust. One thing Pringles gonna do is bust. Now I know I'm loyal to the soil. Now I know I usually be on the spicy barbecue. Cheddar. Somebody had a good line about Pringles. It was something about, maybe it's something like, I like my women like Pringles. I like all different flavors or something like that. What Drake saying? Trying to bust down more than your watch. One thing Pringles gonna do is bust, baby. Throwing dirt on my whole name. After this, we gotta go watch Cowboy Bebop. Gotta watch Cowboy Bebop after this. We on session 6. Now episodes, sessions. It's just something a little different. I rock with that. Like, I can tell. I ain't even tried whatchamacallit. I ain't even do no research and tag no merch. I ain't tagged none of the merch. I ain't put a poll or a question. All right. Oh, I'm gonna just talk about it. Move, y'all. I got it. Man, watch out. Whoop dee doo. Whoop dee doo. What? So, move, y'all. I got it. Watch out. Hold on. How many games is Travis Hunter gonna play before we call him a bust? How long? His first game was very average, mid. And I have to be honest, he had a terrible game today. Travis Hunter had a terrible game today. I don't care how you slice it and dice it. Last time it didn't seem so bad because the team won. Now, they are putting the ball in his hand. But Travis Hunter having a bad season. I know we just started, but he ain't looking up for Rookie of the Year. It's looking like if you ain't got amazing speed, breakaway speed, you're going to have some amazing hands. And I ain't seeing it. I ain't seeing it. So there was that. Patrick Mahomes out here still trying to make magic happen. Boy still running around. Kelsey dropping passes. What is you doing, man? See, now he was dating that chocolate woman. He was doing all right. Now he out here. They call him a Swiftie. Now he out here. He ain't been playing so well. I don't like it. The fall of Travis Kelce needs to be studied. Get Patrick Mahomes some help. My homeboy. I'm telling you, bro. It needs to be. Patrick Mahomes is going to be one of the greatest. He's going to be one or if the greatest, bro. So many analogies and parallels. A lot of winning early. You know what I'm saying? MVP. The Chiefs was the Warriors of the NFL. Steph Curry, like, he make it look like some backyard football. He got some great plays. But I'll never forgive him. I watched that Super Bowl, and I remember seeing Patrick Mahomes laying sideways, not on the ground, in the air. He's sideways in the air, throwing the ball like that. The ball touched the receiver's hand. Both hands. Drop pass. ESPN come up with all these other stats. They need to go back through all these Patrick Mahomes passes. They should do that. They should go back through all the Patrick Mahomes passes and see how many were actually catchable. Like they were just drops. Oh yeah, just look at the drop passes. That joint needs to be like, he might have a high drop pass rate. There's a phone receiver of him. Favorite genre of music. I like classical music. I'm sort of a Renaissance man myself. What's the greatest name ever heard? Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Bach. Then watching Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop got me listening to jazz music. When the last time you heard somebody play the harmonica? That Cowboy Bebop had me listen to harmonica. I said, oh, they cooking. They cooking. I was like, if I gotta listen to this harmonica, y'all gotta listen to this harmonica too. The OST? What's OST? Miss Crow. A fellow artist is in the chat. We have more artists. All the artists unite. Original soundtrack. I learn something new every day. Learn something new every day. Don't mind me. Tomorrow, if I just happen to use the phrase OST in just my normal conversation, and then just know. I was learning. All of the artists unite. We need an artist. We need an artist call. What's a calling to an artist? Now, see the wordplay, the wordsmith here. What is an artist calling? How does an artist find their calling? Like, I finally found my niche. Two minds. No. What they say? Two heads are better than one. Sometimes it be like that though. You have this interaction, this conversation. You see this piece of art, you hear this piece of music, and it unlocks something within inside of you. I got inspired. You got inspired by a picture? Yes, a moving picture. A movie. Put all the pictures together, now we have a movie. Nah. But for real though, what do y'all think? Not for real, right? Cause like the best thing since sliced bread. Okay, I understand, right? But at this point, the camera eats, not gonna lie. Hold on. Somebody was like, the fact that you can take a picture and capture a moment in time. The camera eat, not gonna lie. The phone, what y'all think is the greatest invention? Like for real, that we've had so far? What's like a great invention? Like, the phone overtook the TV. Because you can watch TV on your phone. Internet. Antibiotics. But it's people like that don't believe in antibiotics and they just believe in holistic healing. The antibiotics actually be messing you up. They actually block your body's natural way of producing certain things and have these false ones. That's just the science behind things. Yeah. Go look at what Tylenol works. Now I just know a little bit of a lot, you know what I'm saying? Not to get too deep, but whatever the little whatchamacallit is that your body is supposed to naturally produce, the whatchamacallit will get in there, stop that, and have these fake ones in there. So that's why sometimes you're like, dang, it's coming back. Yeah, because your body never really actually, your body has whatchamacallit supposed to be able to do it. Before I block this person, I just want y'all to see who it was. That was the most. Try to keep a straight face. Try to keep a straight face. All right, now purified water. Oh man, yeah. I don't want people to get. I don't want people to have too much of your energy. I'm sorry. You're blocked. Talk to yourself. Go talk to a wall. I want you to do this. Yeah, blah 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 blah. I want you to go talk to a wall. You're blocked. All your future comments are blocked, and nobody will ever see them. You talk to yourself. All right. Am I playing that? Purified water, modern medicine, cool factor, being able to fly. Okay, the airplane. All right. Dude, we gotta compare the airplane. We're gonna call people through FaceTime, internet. But like some of these are just like, do you get what can get credit for this? Like, if there's no internet, there's no this, and there's no this, and then there's there's no certain things. Dr. Stone. Is that an anime? Is that the one where they go back and they whatchamacallit, but one of the guys is like super smart. So they gotta kinda like rebuild life over, restart life. Is that one? Or no? That's a different anime I'm talking about. Cause everybody turned into stone. Okay, I didn't finish that. It had an interesting concept kind of sort of. And it's actually kind of scary. Salutations. Greetings, Earthlings. Now, the one thing about that show, though, was the fact that, like, whatever happens, right? Whatever happens, right? And if we lost a whole bunch of stuff, let's say we lost all technology, right? Forbid that happens. It would be, okay, well, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? How do I even get from here to here? Like, and so, like, it was cool. It was really nice the fact that one boy knew how to do certain things, and he just knew, like, oh yeah, I can make this and I can make that, and you know, just the survival skills. Boy, oh boy, because they talk about it. But that would be so historical, right? They talk about like hitting the power grid or wiping out the internet for a day. Like whatever the little grids is that third. Like you can, because it's those type of things like you don't really know where it's at, but you know it exists, kind of sort of maybe. Like with how things are connected. But now Wi-Fi is kind of tough too. Wi-Fi is a dope invention. Airdropping, that's propaganda that I just I'm okay with. I'm falling for that propaganda. Airdropping, yeah, just airdrop it to the from this device to that device. Yeah, I love that. I love that feature. I'm falling for that. That's the propaganda I'm falling for. But when they be like, they need to shut down the internet for a day. OP, what's OP stand for? Because sometimes OP stand for original post. That's all. That's as far as I got with that. TLDR, too long, don't read. Overpowered. It's been popping up a lot lately, so thank you. But one of the crazy parts is how we have so many tools to communicate, and our communication skills aren't better. It really make you feel some type of way. I'm like, damn, you ain't call? No, hold up. You ain't FaceTime? You ain't call? You ain't text? You ain't email? You ain't hit me up on social media? You had all these avenues and chances. You went the whole day without talking to me? Go another one. Yeah, you mad? You sit there and think about it. Yeah, it's a two-way street. All right. Communication. Man, it's a lot of crime, Joe. I'm trying to do that without dropping any. It's a lot of crumbs, Joe. We don't know Pringles for crumbs. Whoa. We got that. We got better, not best. It rhymes with better. You gotta know what flavor it is. It rhymes with better. A type of cheese. All right. Survey says it's on the board. Number one answer. Family. We surveyed 100 people. Who was the 100 people you were surveying? Because why ain't see my answer on the board? Somebody at Rockstar is playing Grand Theft Auto 6. Cheers. I do that gently. Gently. She wants a gentleman who knows when not to be gentle. I put that on the shirt. All right, cheers. You know what happened to that? I'm okay with that. They were like, getting to that point in life, you like, how do you know when you made it? When everybody everybody has their phone up and they just go, everybody raise your rock star. Tap the phone. Cheers. I'm just saying. I just think that would be awesome. We have a digital watch party. We have a digital party. Cheers, everybody. And they was like, hey, everybody got the rock stars? Everybody got something to puff on? Yes, sir. Cheers. Peak life. Bro, that's gonna be like, bro, life peaked. Bro. It's just something I just gotta do. I gotta do it. It has to happen. That'd be so awesome to see people in different countries, around the world, around the international, just, all right, we all got our rock stars. Cigar pipe. Hold on, what is cigar pipe? Everybody good? We all good? Yep. Everybody lit up? Yeah, we lit. Yeah. Happy New Year. What's your favorite holiday? Do y'all need another one? Do we need some more holidays? Every day's a holiday. It's my very, very young birthday. Hey, man. All right, yeah. I done took. You drinking that red Kool-Aid. All right, is it racist if I say it? Can I make the joke? I kind of joke myself. Drinking that red. I didn't see the normal flavor. But red is a decent color. But as soon as somebody started talking, y'all ever actually, or just been like you hear something on social media, but then you hear something, you're like, oh, you really use that word in real life. So I'm an artist. Red would be low vibrational. You hear somebody say low vibrational, actually, like in real life, you're like, oh, you really use that word? Low vibrational? That's the thing to you? Red is the low vibrational color. They're like, post your low vibrational pipe. The browns and the reds? Yeah. I want my ribs. Humans didn't get to the top of the food chain to eat salad. I want my red Kool-Aid. I want my watermelon. I want a very low vibrational plate. What is the color purple, not the movie, that actually tastes good? A grape? Okay, you got me with that. Okay, you got me a grape. But actually, they're called red grapes. Even though they look purple, they're called red grapes. Stop playing. Come on. Huh? So red is really just a shade of purple. Huh? Huh? I mean, if you mix red and blue, you get purple. This is color theory. The color purple. High vibrational. Well, heart chakra. Let's talk about Avatar. Heart chakra. Eat your greens and vegetables. You do have a little. Vegetables ain't the only thing that's green. Oh, you know now what did get people? Nah, somebody did. They said it in a very derogatory way, so I'm not gonna call it that. But a pickle. You got yourself in a little bit of a pickle, eh? Is a pickle a vegetable or a fruit? Don't Google it. Huh? Is a pickle a vegetable or a fruit? A carrot and a tomato, that's easy. Pickle is a vegetable. Or is it a fruit? Pickle's a fruit. Don't Google it. Are you smarter than the 5th grader? What happened to that show? Was it any good? Did anybody like that show? Everybody used to watch this shit like, this what they learned? This what I ain't learned that. They ain't teach me that. I don't remember that. I ain't learned that until I was in this grade. I don't know what y'all was learning. They learned this stuff too fast. Anybody got the answer yet? Is a pickle a fruit or a vegetable? What's another one? Oh, the tomato, because tomato, but tomato's a fruit, right? A tomato is a fruit. I think the pickle might have. What is a pickle, y'all? The first time I had this question, I was able to logically deduce what a potential pickle. How does it grow? Where do pickles come from? A cucumber. I think pickles come from cucumbers. It's a derivation of a cucumber? Is cucumber a fruit or vegetable? What am I supposed to do with this information? Sup? Right on. Cool, dude. Sup? You drink your duff. A text message. Bro, if you was an NPC, which NPC would you be, bro? If you was an NPC. But then it was, then when you see like, you like, oh yeah, you can, yeah, it looks like they're getting a little tired of that right there. They tired of saying the same things. Bruh. And it ain't, and the one, oh man, I wish I could, if y'all would have seen that video, bro. Let me cook something. She was hilarious. I mean, if you could get paid for doing that, right? She was literally, she had the hot cone. She would put a popcorn kernel in between the hot cone and then wait for the popcorn kernel to pop, because we say pop. She was cooking popcorn. Let me cook something. Bro. When I see that video, I was like, oh, she getting tired of this. It's okay to do it for a while, because you get that first dopamine hit. Now I got a freestyle for that. I'm gonna throw a dope fit. I'm gonna throw a dopamine. I'm gonna throw in a dopamine fit, a dopamine hit, not a dope fiend hit, something like that. I said it better the first time I said it. It's hard to say it good. First time was actually the first time was the best time. When the last time you did something for the first time? But it was that initial like, yes, it's exciting. I can get paid for just doing this. All right. I get mad, not mad. Every once in a while, there be like these cars that'll catch my attention, and I be wanting it to be a Lamborghini. That actually happened once. There was actually one time, and it was a Lamborghini, and it was black. It only happened once, and I just remember that. I really do remember that. It was so random. But I be seeing other ones, and I'm like, that's a Corvette. Anytime I ever, I'm like, yep, that's just a Corvette. That ain't a Lamborghini. So, I don't know. I kind of like, so there's the one guy, I'm not sure, because he actually, like somebody like, you go from one platform to another. New York City is better than what? New York City is better than what? Is it brick as fuck or cold as fuck? Which one's colder? Yeah, and your butters. Hey, see again, yo. Oh man. Matter of fact, I want your friend. I'm allowed to switch. Bro, this is the second time, bro. Bro, in a day, bro. What you just said was not straight. Like, see, this is why I had to like break down the psychology of stuff. Cause certain people be thinking like, nah, this is an acceptable crash out. Or this and that third. It don't stand to you. You're not clock. It's not registering to you that I'm standing on business. It's not clocking to you. That Justin Bieber. You gotta know Justin Bieber when he said that. You ain't got your butters on though. Like that's crazy. You come in here to chat talking about New York better, but I'm down south and I got the black Tims and I got my butters. And I got, you know what I'm saying? I got my Wheaties. But they're not better than the Yeezys. Feel me? So I'm about to block you, but I want you to know why I'm about to block you, right? Because you didn't talk straight, and I don't like stuff like that. You feel me? I don't like people who do that. Then, cause like somebody said earlier, like, bro, I just regular Douglas, this and the third, like of how much your sentence, like your irrelevant, distracting question is, right? Forever what you was trying to do. If you don't understand the intention, look at the outcome. So here's the outcome, the intention that you wanted, right? So the other part of the not straight question that you just asked was if, and it, cause sometimes it's like, put yourself in this person's shoes and like, why would you ask this and the third? Like, and this is why I be trying to tell y'all, like, if I saw a man on my screen and I thought he had makeup on, I would swipe away. I wouldn't talk. I wouldn't even ask. You feel me? But everybody don't got the same heart, mind, mentality as you. Everybody's not as straight. Some people, they got some stuff in their closet and they got some stuff going on in their head. Like everybody not straight. You know what I'm saying? And they be hiding like how they really feel. They don't talk straight. They talk a little. You feel me? So I wouldn't sit here. I wouldn't watch a man that has makeup on his face. I wouldn't ask. If I thought he did, I would have swiped away. I wouldn't watch. I wouldn't want that man talking to me. I wouldn't want that man to know I exist. But you. I'm blocking you. Nobody will ever see another comment from you again. I have to clean the world of you. And people like you. People who think like you. Talk like you. The world will be a better place. Well, if not the world, can't save everybody. But the graffiti jungle will be a better place without you. That one thing for certain, two things for sure. The graffiti jungle is better without you. Matter of fact, I want your friend. I'm allowed to switch. I don't want this. Stay hungry, never thirsty. Stay hungry, never thirsty. I think we're on session 6, bro. Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop. Oh, and the other thing is like, oh, so I took that one off, but it's chess, not checkers. I use people like you as practice. Like, I do be wanting to, you know, keep it level, you know, level and whatnot. So, and it be the how you gonna go about it. You feel me? If you one of them type of things, like how you wanna go about it. And like I said, like used to it, I be like, I'm not mad, but they're like, you be mad? Like, I'm not yelling. I'm just sitting here simply just dissecting what you said to me. So now it's just like, I just gotta block you in the same third. But I be wanting to laugh a little bit, make it funny. Versus, why are you versus kitten? Okay, we gotta do why you versus kitten. I put those on pants, but we gotta do that on. We gotta do that on what you call it. Now, if you see my last post, the one shorty kind of look like that in real life. Great jeans. The marketing. You can't hate marketing, man. It's all the same marketing skills and techniques that they've been using. There ain't nothing new under the sun. Now, how they decide to do it and employ it is up to them. What time is it? Oh, there should be the late game. There should be the late game. Travis Hunter ain't having a good season right now. There's only two games in, bro. Why you at? Don't be so overreactionary. No, you watch all the other ESPN people or this and the third. They're very reactionary in the moment. We jump straight to the conclusion. Nope. You was talking all. Yeah, I did give praise when I needed to, but now it's time to panic. I don't know, man. Travis Hunter he was second overall pick, bro. The other boy the other boy in the Ravens, they was like, he has 3 catches. He has 3 career catches. So he's a rookie. 3 career catches, 3 touchdowns. All he does is score. You see that headline? That's the headline he got. He got 3 catches for 3 touchdowns. Now, I was like, yeah, Randy Moss did that in one day. Randy Moss did that in one game. 3 catches, 3 touchdowns for over 100 yards at that. But he a rookie, so we gotta let the man live. Let the man live. Dolphins? Oh man. Okay. Did anything else happen new? Cause I don't know what is going on with the wide receiver. Cause this is one of those Shaq and Kobe type of things. Like, man, y'all should just stay together, get another chip. The way Patrick Mahomes needs somebody to catch the ball, bro. Tyreek Hill was doing all that, you know, sprinting and running and training for this and the third. The man asked him, "You ain't had an over 100-yard game since in over a year." And so he trying to laugh. He's like, "Yo, you trying to bait me?" He's like, "You trying to rage bait him?" But son, it was but to know what Tyreek Hill was doing, and then to be like, "You haven't had a over 100-yard game in over a calendar year." That. Hold on, kind of eats. Not gonna lie, that's an acceptable question. Tua need a brain. Tua nickname is turn the ball over. Tua turn the ball over. Tua I don't know what his last name actually is. Tua turn the ball over. It don't be right. Florida got the Bucks. They got the Dolphins and the Jags. The Jags lost today. And so one thing about the Jag, it was even the fact that Joe Burrow went out in the second quarter. Didn't even play the whole, and the team still beat him. I don't know how the Bucs did. The only time we cared about the Bucs was when Tom Brady was up there. Hey, bro, you should have seen. I don't know how, because we have to live with the aftermath now, and now it's like, man, it's just how you can see the NE for New England and be like, Tom Brady not playing, or you see the Indianapolis Colts and you be like, Peyton Manning not playing. Bro, this jank hit different, bro. This jank hit different. At least it's a fun place. It was like the finer things in life. There's palm trees. There's the beach. There's women on the beach. Cubans. And there's little Cuba. And yeah, it's a nice place to just, if you're gonna lose, it's the I'd rather cry in a Lamborghini than cry in a insert whatever other car. Boy, it's a fun. It's like, where Cleveland. Don't get me started, Joe Flacco. All right, I was like, listen. Oh, that was the one thing. If I didn't mention something, was let me not act like I don't know his name, but I think his name may be Dylan Gabriel, the other rookie quarterback that was drafted along with Shedeur Sanders. And he got some playing time today. He got a throw in. He got some throws in. It's like, this game over. It was 40-something to whatever it was. Browns got smacked. Hey, I don't know if Flacco gonna last the whole season. But if they let the other boy play, and then, bro, let me just, my opinion, I think Shedeur should just ask for a trade at this point. Like, now that because one of the things about the NFL was the fact that, like, I don't know what it is, but like, once you're on a team and once you're like in the whatchamacallit or whatever, they don't be getting rid of people for some reason. If you like those people that's still on the roster, like, this person's on the roster, but once you're in, like, you're pretty much all. He just need to get a trade, bro. And that division ain't even. I think the last time I talked about it and we looked at the division, it was it's an uphill battle anyway. But just to get some playing time, this and the third, bro. I don't know why the Saints didn't. He would have been cool in New Orleans, bro. Like, even if you kind of picture it, you like just saying that I can kind of picture him in a New Orleans Saints jersey. Should just go to the Saints or something. I think the Steelers still need a quarterback or something. Burrow's out the division only has the Ravens. With Burrow's out. Whoa. How long is he out? I didn't know it was supposed to be like a season ending, or it was like a couple games, or did they already release that report? Oh, because if that's the case, dang. Ice Cold Joe. Week 2. That's a bro. And because he probably ain't gonna say it, but shoot, let somebody else say it. Bro, that's one of them, bro, like, because I was watching the game, bro. He kept getting sacked, bro. I was like, bro, that's one of them games, bro. That's a moment in time you be like, yeah, and I don't know who on that offensive line, but that is one of them. That's something that you would be pissed about, bro. Like, and then you be sitting there on the bed and they be like, yeah, it's gonna take like 3 months. You be like, bro, pissed, bro. I'm mad for him, bro. Like, because the reason I was about to say that what you call was like, I think that was Jags and Bengals that played today. But it was like, yeah. Burrow, it's, the aesthetic, Burrow, he ice cold. He come through with the cigars and the suit. And like Burrow, like he was cool. He saw he like a quarterback. He clean cut and he's at third. But the boy from the whatchamacallit, he got that long hair. He got that shaggy hair. He got that quarterback. He got that retro vintage '70s quarterback appeal to him too, right? So it's like they just look like the little quarterback type of jump. Um, that jump that just don't make you mad. I don't know he had have him for so long and never get him in line, bro. Yeah, it just because this is why I was sitting there complaining about Patrick Mahomes. It's Patrick Mahomes, like he's really. This is why like he's really good, bro. Because it's like he's making things happen on the run. It's like he has to be this level of good so that and people still drop the pass and it's like, bro, that was a highlight, bro. This like there's literally plays that are gonna go down as like like people just forget about because it ended up in a drop pass, bro, or something like that. And it's like once you got a quarter and like for somebody like Joe Burrow, it's like, bro, now because I was watching him, he kept getting sacked. I was like, he ain't got no wheels. This is like it's that nostalgia like a Peyton Manning. It's like when you used to play Madden and they got the player description or whatever, it be like, oh, he's a sitting duck in the pocket. They were like Peyton Manning's a sitting duck in the pocket, but he's super accurate or this and the third. And so Joe Burrow, I was like, bro, you can. And so it's like you see other people like, oh, he can get out of this. He can get like, no, Joe Burrow ain't got no wheels, bro. Even the other boy, he deserves some respect too. The boy for the Bills, he got wheels. He got some wheels. Like he'll be going. He'll get out the pocket. He like a mobile. He like almost like a slimmer version of a Big Ben. The boy for the Bills, cause he keep going up against Patrick Mahomes and he keep going up against Lamar Jackson. Is his name Daniels? Is his last name Daniels? I'm forgetting his name, but the quarterback for the Bills, he actually can be pretty much. He's a solid quarterback too. He's a solid quarterback, but he can actually get out of there. Joe Burrow was just not getting out that pocket. He just kept getting sacked, and so when they started carrying, I was like, dang, bro, you could see it. But that's what's gonna happen to Flacco. It's not gonna be sustainable for Pat Mahomes to keep exactly, bro. And at this point in time, he's a franchise, and you paying him $500,000. This and the third. Like you build around, like he has some people to throw to, but they dropping passes. Like bro. These were the ones that you were supposed to like put your money on. It's like, bro, it's guaranteed. I guarantee it. I stand behind it. It's Pringles. It's Rockstar. Whether they don't know me more than they know the person who owns Rockstar or Pringles, it's a brand name. I stand behind it. I guarantee it. Travis Kelce dropping passes. So, bro, what are you doing? You a tight end. You ain't, bro. This is what you get paid to do, bro. You been doing this. Why you ain't doing what you been doing? That's the only thing that's getting me, bro. It'd be one thing, I'd be like, yeah, you always been a little streaky. It was like, no, but you was consistent. Now you out here consistently dropping the. Don't introduce me to a vibe you can't maintain. What's going on? They need to get some help. I think they had like 3. Oh, they got wide receivers out. It's injuries. You thought darkness was your ally, eh? I was born in the darkness. It was after when and it's like these are the type of things. These are locker room conversations. I'll be in the locker room if I was in the locker room and I'm the Chiefs. Bro. After he won the second Super Bowl, mind you. Appreciate that. After winning the second Super Bowls, like so you win 2 Super Bowls in a row, and you got a chance to three-peat. The only thing I would have gotten after that season, bro, after winning 2 in a row, is an offensive line. That's it. They would have been like, oh, you like standing on business. That's how serious it would have been. I would have only drafted offensive lineman. It would have been a first rounder. They were like, bro, the whole offensive line, I'm talking like, even when this person go down, the next person that substituted this person was better than the first person that was in there. That's how solid the offensive line that's how heavily I would have invested into the whatchamacallit. And I'm like, nobody's leaving. Nobody's fucking leaving. Nobody's fucking leaving. We're going for a 3P. We're going for history. Bro, I would have kept everybody and everything. I'd be like, listen, bro, I don't care how you feel about this and the third. You need to think long term. You need to think big picture. We're going for a 3P, and it ain't, this is what's going to happen. So you need to you'll get your money after the 3P, bro, but stay for that and put in the work. And that's it, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, GM, whoever it is that's in charge of like, yeah, that's go ahead and get that right there. Whoever got to call the shots for really the main person got to call put the bruh. I'm telling you, man. I would have after that second Super Bowl in a row. Only thing we would have got was offensive linemen, and that's it. Hold on, you were saying some stuff earlier. Let me see what you were saying earlier, because now you're back again. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay, maybe we can be funny with that. I mean, well, you asked a yes or no question. Let me just say no. So what else do you want to say? Yeah, that little it bored me. Like I instantly that's the energy it carried with that random question. It instantly bored me. Just drained the life out of the chat. Instantly. I was like, I know you were saying some stuff earlier. I didn't block you earlier. But I talked about the people who say things and don't follow through on what they say. That's you. That's you. Okay? I be reaching people. This is what I be trying to say, like, don't do things the roundabout way. Cause it's still gonna end up in you getting blocked. People be trying to delay their time. You ever had somebody try to like extend their presence in your life? It's like, no, it expired. Your presence in my life expired. Let's not extend this. Let's not try to drag this out any further, any longer. No, not relatable? Okay. Nobody has ever had to deal with anybody like that? Okay, all right. Okay, all right. It's just me. Everybody don't be going through some of the stuff that, I be going through. People can't relate to these things. The backstabbing, the betrayal. Nobody goes through those. Not in real life. The heartbreak. Oh. Was there? There was one girl. She was actually pretty. She was pretty. So, yeah. She was eating cookies. Now, how does this person eat? How does a person do ASMR eating cookies? She did it. That's all I know. She had my attention. They were crumble cookies. They were crumble cookies. But I think we're getting close. I mentioned it, but I forgot to flush out the idea. I forget why. Maybe somebody asked the question. I don't know. The one guy, he uses the audio of Judge Judy. He's like, Judge Judy as a mafia boss. I actually had a whole little playlist in the series episode. He's like, oh, episode this. Judge Judy as a mafia boss. So he does the whole little things where he uses Judge Judy audio, right? And it's like you doing certain things and over and keep doing it like that, right? That's one. But he actually, I saw it on Instagram, but it was actually on YouTube. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. Then there's this other girl. All she does is make coffee, but she wears like these short shorts, and I'm like, yo, I don't know where you got these shorts from, because she got the shorts, and if you go to the next video, it's the same shorts and another. They just short and they just cut a certain way. And you be like, son, just the cuppage, right there. And she just wear. It don't be too much, but she just make her coffee, and I drink tea. But so that's all she does in her videos. She sets her camera up. You might see her go to the refrigerator, take out this and the third. She might spill something. She'll drop some ice in there and this and the third. So but that's all. Like, she's gotten to that point where that's all she really just has to do. You know what I'm saying? Because she knows the men, she's capitalizing off of their lust, and so she's like, they gonna look. She ain't you ain't got. She don't even put her face in the camera. She just making her little coffee and whatnot, right? So, but I mentioned both of those to say, like, doing something and to get to that point where this is what you do and you do it over and over, right? Now, one thing I've been trying to work on is so I've done the belly. So the intro to the movie Belly, right? It's that back to life, back to reality, that song, right? And so it's a lot of like slow motion and this and the third. Now, mind you, there's this other girl, she went viral because it was like, she posted a video in slow motion, and it's her, but she'll get up and you want to see her get up and walk. So she get up and walk, and it's a slow motion video. But doing these, I did it, I had to do, so somebody commented on it, I was like, I'm gonna do it again though. So I tried to do it again, and it's whatchamacallit. So it was like, until I get to the point where I was like, nah, like, I wouldn't mind to keep doing that until it's like, yeah, bro, this ain't eating. Kind of eats, not gonna lie. Somebody at Rockstar is playing Grand Theft Auto 6. EA Sports. It's in the game. NFL Street, baby. NBA Street, baby. Volume 3. Volume 3. Dunk contest. Stay hungry. Never thirsty. Matter of fact, I want your friend. I'm allowed to switch. Bad bitches in the B&B. I'm okay with that. Cowboy Bebop. We're getting ready. I got to get myself mentally. Don't waste your time with people who waste time. I got to get myself mentally ready. All right, y'all. Are we ready to go watch Cowboy Bebop? Let me see. Let's look in our journal here. Should we, oh, because I got to get to a point where it's like, there was still like a to-do list. Remember, we had our to-do list. Now, but after looking at it, what do we still want to do? Oh, we had another idea for today. A decent idea, a way to make the work a little bit easier. What is it? What is this? Now, another thing I could do is I could write it, like, so that would be even easier for me. Like, so that's the one thing I'm like, at least I'm like taking like those steps, because I could just write what I whatchamacallit, and then take a picture and then put that on the shirt. I could do that, and that would just be, that's a whole nother thing, all right? But I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it like that. Matter of fact, I want you. Oh, we didn't do that shirt yet. We didn't do that shirt. So I'm gonna go to the back of this book, actually, and we're gonna write some more stuff down. I don't know if I want to go to the back of the book. I actually need a bookmark. Actually, because I don't want to put the ideas right here. Ideas, but all right. Well, for right now, I'll just put it right here. I just didn't want to put it. It's a journal, whatever. All right, bro. We still got a couple of ideas that still need to just like kind of be like fleshed out. But it's, well, what do you want? We did that one. That was supposed to be a video idea. Oh no, bro. I'm trying to figure out. That was supposed to, like, cause like these are like my little I be writing, I be journaling part, but I don't want to like have my ideas with just like the regular. Like for instance, like I have a playlist for vlogging, but if it goes into this, oh no, I did that. I don't know what this one's supposed to say. Mm-mm. I don't know what that's supposed to say. I did that one. Well, I'm also trying to see which one is on some. That's a video idea. And we finished all of those. But the ones that was like left over, they weren't really what I was like that pressed about. The history one, Mega Man versus Astro Boy. Transformers. Well, we're gonna have Bumblebee versus who? Optimus Prime? Mm. Jordan and LeBron. Oh, earlier we mentioned like you could have like Chris Brown versus Usher. Versus. Nothing's making me like want to jump at it. That was a video idea we did. Okay. Oh, this one might. I might. That I think it's worth it. I'm gonna write that one down now. I think that's cool. That is going to be for my math people. That one's going to be for the math people. That one's going to be for the math people. I think that might be kind of cool. I don't mind that because it's a short proof. It's a short proof. All right. So we got one more NFL game that should be ending. The last NFL game starts around like 8:30, so it should be ending around 11:30. I gotta see who else played today. Now I'm also you know how they be like, well, this team doesn't get enough coverage, or this team doesn't get enough coverage. I'm like, yeah, I didn't want to watch that game. I ain't. Now those are also, if you ever sit there and try to think about, well, what do you want to do, or this and the third, and how you would go about certain things. So like one of those is like, so for instance, I haven't been watching Is What It Is. And so I really did enjoy it, and I enjoy reacting to it and watching it and all that good stuff. I found out about it like technically this year, so but it was just last basketball season. I haven't watched one of their episodes this year just yet, so I'll say about that. But it is one of those, like, one of the complaints on the whatchamacallit is like, well, this team played and this team played, and what about the coverage for these teams and this and the third? You gonna talk about it? You gonna this and the third? And so it's like that, those dominating headlines, those type of things. So it's still, and it would be yeah, let's talk about this and the third. Well, but that's why I was like, I still don't mind. I like it, and so that's why I still like it in the open sense of like, if people in the chat can also keep me informed about, okay, well, this is happening, this happening. I'm like, all right, cool, and we can just sit in there and still keep a live commentary reaction going, like, oh man, this is what happened, this is how, what I'm saying, and it's that you can't whatever. Don't ignore that the need to be right type of thing. So people are just gonna like have that objectivity to their conversation, or But you need a little bit of bias that you're actually interested into it. So it'd be things like that. But yeah, I gotta figure out which other games were today. Because I only looked at the Bengals and the Jags because I was trying to see what Travis Hunter was going to do. Ravens did whatchamacallit. And then I only saw a little bit of the Chiefs, John, and I was just looking like, But the Chiefs is one of those, like, sometimes they be having, like, these bad starts and then just going on, like, a tear. It's like, yeah, you thought we just had to knock off the rust from the summer. We're just heating up. We're just warming up. But once we get on track, that's what you be hoping. They play too much like that. I wonder what's wrong with their tires. Your car shouldn't be sounding like that. Any other team that we're kind of like looking forward to? Well, I'll see. Because I think the other game that I didn't, that happened, I think like the Packers or somebody had played. It was like, maybe it might have been Packers and Commanders or something like that. I don't want to call them the Commanders. I'm calling them the Redskins. Bruh. The Falcons and the Vikings are playing right now. The Falcons are up. It's the fourth quarter, right? But just looking. Guess. Which team from the Midwest put up 52 points today? I said, who? Did what? To who? The Lions put up 52 points on the Bears. I think the Bears got that quarterback, Caleb Williams or something. I thought he was supposed to be. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. The Bears put up 52 points, bro. That's just the headline. That's just there. I ain't watched the game. I don't know what happened. I don't know how you got there. 52 points? Defense. Who plays defense on the Bears? Because they keep track of that. Points for and points allowed. That's the thing. 52 points? Goodness gracious. The Cowboys beat. They beat the Giants though. It was like Russell Wilson ain't winning last time. Russell Wilson been having some, I don't know. Yeah, there was just that, riding off the coattails of these seasons, the legends of whatever, but and the thing was, I think they actually did. So I saw this little snippet. It was like he hasn't actually had like bad seasons. Well, one was like kind of like but it wasn't like he had like 10-6, 10-6, and you know what I'm saying, this and third. But it was just like then he was on the Broncos for a year, and then he did it. So it was like, but he's on the Giants now. Daniel Jones, who the hell is that? I was trying to figure out this Bills quarterback. Yeah, so it looks like the Falcons are gonna win. They need some good. They need some good news. But it's still time left. It's the Falcons. It's still time left. The Falcons, all right. There's still some time on the a win is not until the clock hits 0-0. Whereas like the Falcons could pull it off, that comeback. But right now the Falcons are up, and I think they're up by, it's 15 to something. It might be 15-6 or something like that. I'm not sure. They're playing the Vikings. But the Vikings. The only person I know in the Vikings right now that I can officially name is that the wide receiver. I said name and then just say his. He plays wide receiver. Justin Jefferson. There it is. Got it. I'm almost ready to watch Cowboy Bebop. Session 6. I made a shirt for Session 5. I made a shirt for Session 5. So there was like a scene that I couldn't show you guys here. Rated M for mature audiences. Yeah, these little kids was looking at a magazine. And this is in the show. This is in the show, people. It's art. It's anime. They don't make them like they used to no more. I think I did mention that though. Yeah, I think I did mention it. I don't know how to whatchamacallit. So, but I did talk about it. But mind you, Bebop came out in 98. Attack on Titan used to have like these little screens, and it would show you like extra information about the show. and this and the third, boom, boom. Cowboy Bebop does that same thing, but that came out 25 years prior. So I was like, oh, I don't think this is made by. I'm not sure. I don't think it's made by the same company, or I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But it was just like there's a similarity here. There's a similarity. I'm almost at that time. My phone's at 20%.